How's it going, everybody? Welcome tonight, welcome, or today, or whatever time of day it is for wherever it is that you are. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna go ahead and get started because I more or less seem like I've got everything going. So I'm back. It's been a little bit of a crazy couple weeks for me. So I ended up having more or less a hiatus from the streams for, I don't know, a week or 10 days or something like that, due to some family complications. Some of you may know what I'm talking about already, because I kind of talked about it being a distinct possibility a few weeks ago. And yeah, so that's where that ended up going. All bad things. But I'm back, and we're not going to talk about that anymore. Tonight I'm going to be resuming chapter 3 of Honkai. That is the plan. However, what with the new update having gone in, it gave me a little bit of a problem logging into the account that I've been using. I don't really know what's going on with that. So I am going to be going to my original account that I actually started on the game several years ago, but never really got that far. I actually had only finished through chapter 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to backtrack to where I was and play through chapter 3 that way, so that, you know, it's picking up for all of you where it left off, and kind of go through it that way. But I have more stuff on this account. Not by a lot, but like I did come in and like get some like free stuff here and there on my original account. Like I would log in from time to time just to get like free currencies and just do pulls and see what happened. So I do have a few better characters, which I'll show everybody here in a minute. At Tave Astoria, you can see both chats together on either page. By the way, Twitch and YouTube chats are together on the screen. Oh, good. Good. Yeah, I'm glad that's how that ended up working out. I was kind of unsure how that was going to work. I play Honkai on mobile because I'm big noob. Hey, I mean, listen, like when I last played on this account, when I last played on this account that you're now seeing on the screen, I played on this account on mobile. I've never played on this one on PC until now. So yeah, but all of the logins that I did over on mobile, like I didn't keep up with regular logins or anything like that. You know, maybe I'd probably have a lot more stuff if I did. But what I do have is some stuff that I didn't realize I even had. Like obviously I have the Hersher of Flame Scion, which was a complete, like I got her on the first 10 pull kind of situation, which was like completely ridiculous. This happened, I don't know, a couple of months ago. I just decided like at random to log in, see if I had anything that I could use to roll. I had enough to roll, I think a couple of times, but I rolled once and got her. So that was pretty cool. As I understand it, she's very good. So, and she's like, you know, like the highest form of like God Kiana in this right now. So that's pretty awesome. I have another Hersher, which is like the Bronya version Hersher. She turns into a motorcycle. That's pretty cool. Apparently I did have one of the Ritas and like a skin for her. So that's a thing. And I did have Sealy and a skin for her. So I did more things for this than I thought I did, and even did some events with it, I guess. My weapons are probably underleveled, so I'm gonna have to look into that. I have a few different versions of Kiana, like the original one, as well as like her A rank one. This one, who I think might be her mother, I think. I'm gonna have to look into some of that. Like you know, the story stuff is some stuff I'm a little lost on. I have another version of Rita. I guess I have two Ritas, two different versions of her. But I also have Fischl on this account, because they had a crossover, a Genshin Impact crossover event at some point a while back now. And so, yeah, I have Fischl on this account. So that's pretty awesome. I have no idea how to use her. Aether, thanks for the tier 1 sub that you gifted to somebody. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good stuff. Anyways, Callan is a lore implication. Yes, there is a fish, he says. But yeah, so I have those characters. So this account's a little bit more loaded up than my other one was, obviously, because my other one had all of nothing. But I really haven't gotten anything very far. Like, she doesn't really have much for equipment or anything. I've never leveled or used Fischl in this. I just pretty much logged in and got her, did what I had to do for the event or whatever. This was like 6 months ago, maybe not even. So yeah, that. So I kind of have to figure out like which are my best characters, and kind of go from there. Probably these 4 characters looks like, because they're the ones who have been leveled. Let's see. Also, the suits are tied to character progression and development at Teyvat Historia. I can't talk apparently already. Kiana is usually called the tuna. Interesting. Why? Oh, 2 hair shirts. Yeah, I do. I have 2 of them on this one. So there's that. Both like lucky rolls, pretty much. I don't know if you can change which character is on the bridge. I haven't been able to figure out if that's a thing you can do, because it's still like basic form Kiana here. So I don't know if that's a thing I can just change. Just realized TH also has her signature weapon for... Oh yeah, I did get that. I completely forgot about that. I did forget about that. Yeah, so yeah, that is a thing that also happened. I guess I need to level that up. But yeah, you're saying something about this is a busted account. If that's true, awesome. Like, I didn't know if that was good or not. Like, I just rolled in and just did a couple of rolls with like, I basically, when I was playing this game way back when, I rarely used the currency that I had. And you can see like, I'm basically in the story. I'm basically where I was on my other account, which I had basically only just finished chapter 3. I haven't started even chapter 4. Like, I really haven't gotten very far, but I'm like, what, 13 levels higher? I think it was like level 20 or 25 or something like that. At least 13 levels higher, maybe 18 levels higher. So like, I had grinded more stuff, but I didn't get as far, or I didn't really get that far overall. So it gave me a good opportunity to kind of build up into some stuff, or just have materials on hand, which is pretty cool, and that will help out a little bit. I want to say at one point I did spend like 20 bucks on this game or something, but that was like, it was like 3 years ago. Yeah, so I haven't really spent any money on this account either, outside of maybe like a battle pass or something like that. Maybe, I don't remember exactly what it is that I did when I did it, because it was so long ago. So with that said, we're gonna get cracking at this, but I do first need to go over here, and I need to see if any of this stuff needs to be leveled up, or what I have that I can actually give these characters. I don't know what will be useful for any of these characters. Let's see if this weapon's even leveled up. It says it's level 35. I don't know. I don't have any materials that I can use to upgrade it because it says insufficient. So yeah, I guess it is already leveled up, so I can't really do anything with that right now. She's already at the level for that. It looks like I can level these up. What do they do? Oh, fire damage. So wait, why do I have... Is this stuff that... And wait, so this makes it seem like I got some stuff for this that was also useful when it... See, I have no idea what I have. I really don't. But it seems like... I'm pretty sure this character deals fire damage. So I think she's probably going to eat stuff. Except for the part where I suck at this game. And I have really largely no frickin' clue what I'm doing. The early chapters are very tied to the manga. Noted. So I guess I don't really need to mess with her too much. I could level this stuff up, but I think I'm going to leave it alone for now. I have 3 S-grade characters overall. I feel like this character was fun. I don't remember if any of the weapons that I have are useful. Seems like a cool weapon. The stuff, let's see, physical damage. I don't know if she deals physical damage. I mean, the equipment that the characters seem to have seem okay. I don't know if these are great weapons or if they're bad weapons. I don't really know any of this stuff. Because it's been so long. So I'm gonna have to kind of like dip my toe into the water here and just kind of see how things are going. Because this is my original account that I haven't used in years. So I gotta figure out what the hell's going on with all this. Just don't play Fuhua battle suits and smack people. I don't know what that means. She alone will carry you through the story. Wait, okay. She alone will carry me through the story that allows you to play with your characters. Interesting. Just don't play. Okay. Or if you want to learn, try out the tutorials. They do a pretty good job. Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously the last few weeks that I've done this, like I was using my other account and was kind of relearning things. Hopefully let's see, actually, I need to see if the controls are actually still configured. Hopefully yeah, it looks like they're still configured to the way I had it set up. So that should in theory help. No, cancel. So that should in theory help. I was on chapter 3, but I was pretty early on chapter 3. I want to say I was in this section. Maybe I was in, actually, I think I'd finished the first 2. So actually, I think I was in this section is where I actually needed to pick up. Let's see. Asked Himiko to take the gem of desire out of Wendy. Yeah. So yeah, we had rescued her, brought her back. So this is exactly where I was. So we can pretty much resume from here. Let's see. I am really new. If I have Mobius and HOR, should I be wishing on HOS and her equipment? I saved up around 30K. Big Meerkat, I'm going to be honest. I think the people in the chat might be able to answer that question for you better, because I do not claim to be a master of this game at all. I'm kind of returning to this game after like 3 years. So, yeah. But yeah, it seems like people are saying that the Hershur of Flame Scion is really, really good. So there's that. Grinding Carol. Oh, are you saying like if you think I should get her? I mean, I don't really have much for rolls right now. I think I have like 1. Let's see. What is this? Bundles. I don't even. Oh, she's an A rank. Interesting. So she's not like. Don't remember. She's free. What do you do to get her if she's free? How do you? Let's see. And this. I can't. I guess maybe this will tell me how to do this. I don't know. Okay, the world-saving star of hope and energetic Spice Girl. Squad 3 member Carol's ready to rumbler. Rumbler? What? That wasn't a word. Rumble. New SB battle suit. Sweet and spicy. Guaranteed in 25 drops. Farming fragments. Okay. So you just, I guess, yeah, it says like 100 or something, or guaranteed in 25. I don't know. So you do the new events, it says, for that. So maybe, I'm not even sure. Is that like this stuff over here or something? I'm not even sure what the new event stuff is or how to even get at it, because I'm a complete noob at this. I guess I did completely finish up Seely's stuff originally, because it seems like it's pretty much all finished. I don't really have anything going on here. I don't know any of this is. Event, maybe this is it. Kind of looks like maybe I've done some of this or maybe not. I don't even know. The donut next to it. Okay, that's this. Okay, so I have to do this to unlock her. Okay, I will do that, but I'm not going to do it right now because I'm going to do the story. But what I'll probably do, maybe I'll, once I get a little bit further through the story, or if I finish chapter 3 quickly enough, maybe I'll start doing it here in a little bit. That way I can pick up from chapter 4, on next Thursday. Which, by the way, guys, if you're, just joining, or if you didn't see my original announcement from earlier today, my original stream schedule was Monday and Tuesday was Genshin, Thursday was also Genshin, but it was like Spiral Abyss or events. I moved Spiral Abyss and events to Wednesdays, or no, not Wednesdays, Tuesdays, I'm sorry. And Thursdays are always going to be Honkai Impact now. I want to have a more consistent stream with Honkai Impact, just to make sure that I pick up steam with it, that I learn it a little better. I need to get through the story of this game just so I can start comparing the lore relevance with Genshin. So that's also going to be really, really important, I think. So I want to get into that. But, on top of, all of that, I just need to, get into this so that I can actually get some freaking muscle memory, because I suck at this game right now. Every time I play it, it's bad. It's just bad. Like I kind of pick up a little bit more by the end of the night, and then I don't play it for a couple of weeks, and then I'm just terrible. It's like I'm starting all over again every time. So really, I think the only way I can do that is just to have some weekly consistency. But my Friday stream free play will still be a free play. It just will not be Honkai anymore. So I won't have Honkai on the votes for Friday. I'll have other stuff. Be it Horizon Zero Dawn or Halo Infinite or whatever people want to suggest, that kind of thing. If you guys have suggestions, I know Among Us has been thrown out there. I can have up to 5 suggestions when I put the poll up. So if you guys have things that you would like to see for Free Play Fridays, let me know. And I will do my best to get those put up for the votes. All that good stuff. Anyways, so let's get at this. Back to chapter 3. And so I think I was here. Yeah, bro. Okay. Yeah, this is where I was. All right. So these are the characters that I seem to have pre-built and ready to go. I have friends on this server, I guess. Maybe people that I've accepted. So hello, all these people that I don't actually know. Hey, you got a fancy frame. I don't know what that means, but they got one. Anyways. I have Captain XP chips to use. Let's see, 50% beginner Captain XP chip usable by captains level 80 and below. Grants 50% bonus go. Okay, use it. Why not? I don't know. Probably a stupid idea, but I don't know. Kyria, Activity Story, just tuning in. How's it going? It's going. I swapped to my original account. It has lots more stuff. So we'll kind of see how all this ends up going tonight. All right, Bronya, what is it? I'm surprised to see you. Submit a personal request. Major Himiko Bronya requests Saint Freya High to remove the gem from Wendy. The removal will restore her walking abilities. It's not possible. We need Wendy to keep the gem stable. We can't keep the gem if it's taken out. Just throw the stupid gem away. The rock means nothing compared to a girl's happiness. I mean, okay. I get that. Like, she's definitely the, kind of the heart of this. The gem of desire is no ordinary rock. It contains enough Honkai to vaporize several cities. And that's what will happen if it goes off. But, it's alright, Kiana. I've accepted my fate. Valkyries must sacrifice themselves for the greater good. It's my duty. Alright, so, hopefully... Okay, I don't know... Wait. God, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, alright, I think I've... Maybe... I can't... Doesn't seem like my clicks are set. Hang on, wait. Trying to remember what the hell... Okay, well, I did set it up there. Okay, I figured it out. Alright, so... Oh, God. She is melting this stuff. Holy hell. Okay. Well, that stuff died. I had to figure out what mouse button I had bound everything to as well, because, like, left click is not set up to work by default in this game, so you kind of have to, do some other stuff with that. Oh, she's got, like, looks like water element stuff going on. Yeah, I don't remember any of the stuff that I have going on here. And then, like, Bronya with her motorcycle Hersher thing. It's pretty damn cool. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way. Anybody, if you guys have any good tips for how to use this character better, please let me know. I will be more than happy to hear your feedback on how to not suck at this, because I do. That said, she's really cool. The Hersher of Flame Science seems really, really cool. All of her attacks are, like, really, really flashy, which is pretty awesome. TH self-roast. They're back, people. HOF is the reason I almost downloaded Honkai Impact 3. Love that unit. Rita has her beach skin. Yeah, I don't know when. I must have gotten it, like, some summer quite a while ago, so I don't even know when that happened. Whenever that was a thing that was released, that's when that happened. Okay, moving on to the next one. I'm just going to keep using the same team. I need to look at a tutorial or look at high-level play videos. Okay, noted. You have 75 SP, hold Q, and to do ultimate. Okay, noted. Oh, that was cool. Okay. I don't know how to do things. Damn, she does a lot of damage compared to the other characters, though. For real. Damn. Crazy. I love her, the way she dodges and stuff is very substantial as well, which is really cool. God dang, she's just eating everything. Oh, I don't even know how I did that. I don't know if, like, if you trigger that by holding or something, maybe. Not really sure. I feel like I'm taking... Oh, does she damage herself? Because I feel like I wasn't getting hit that much, but then, like, now all of a sudden it seems like I've taken quite a bit of damage. So, come on. Okay, things are happening. I don't know what kind of things, but things are happening. You can press the upper button to knock enemies into the air, then attack them while in midair. Upper button? Okay, I'm guessing you mean like the upper button. Here, hold on. So you want to get ready to board? It's fine, Brandon. Nothing wrong. Honkai energy reactions detected. Desire within energy eruption. Okay, so there's like bad things are gonna happen, and I feel like this is kind of familiar because I did finish chapter 3 originally. Hyperion. Okay, that's not good. I hate you, all of you. Can't wait to kill all of it. Okay, well, oh, hi. Somebody looking a little creepy. It's like, a little unhinged. Harness the gem of desire's power, or are you corrupted by the will of Honkai within it? I don't know. Oh no, someone took the Animo Archon's booze, broke their lyre, and killed Dvalin, destroyed Mondstadt. It wasn't Klee. Get her sustainer of heavenly principles. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like the weird situation that I kind of have going on here. Alright, so going straight back at it with the characters that I have here. Are we talking Genshin lore? Because I'm itching to discuss stuff. Yeah, when I'm doing combat stuff, I have no reason not to discuss, Genshin lore aspects. It's definitely not an off-limit kind of topic right now. So, hopefully everybody here has played through the new Genshin stuff by now, because it's not exactly... Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of new. I think the stuff came out yesterday. Oh my god, was that 30,000 damage? What the... Oh. But yeah, I got no real problem with that. There's a tutorial for her, sure, Flame Scion. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check into that. Just to see if I can, did I just, like, two-piece that enemy? Wendy's noticed things are going bad. Yeah, I think I just two-pieced that enemy. This character's kind of broke, guys. Yeah, that died real fast. I mean, cool. Wasn't much of a battle. 30k is pretty normal, is it? Okay, it does a lot in early game. Noted. Yeah, she definitely floored the shit out of that, because that was really quick. It's half till 10 and I'm itching to draw a Beto in a maid dress. You should do it. Because, you know, what is it? Maid Beto or something like that. What was that? My troops found the second Hersher's core fractured into 4 pieces when they went to recover her body. That was when they appeared with more advanced battleships and tactical mechas. That was our first encounter with anti-entropy and the first Hersher who led them. The second Hersher was their aim as well. But Shiksal, I always say that wrong, Shiksal, kept the Gem of Desire. I thought anti-entropy would have taken it. But I managed to deceive them. Shikskal's Valkyrie forces were devastated. We had no chance against anti-entropy. Luckily, anti-entropy had no idea that the second Hersher's core was broken into 4. We fooled them. We gave them her corpse and 1 of the gem fractures. Kind of dark. And we told them that's all they got, and they bought it. Himiko's like, I don't like any of that. Nope. Secure the target. Don't let enemies destroy it. Okay. Feel like this character can definitely make that happen. maybe this party as a whole seems pretty broke anyway. I mean, right now, I guess, yeah, so the charge, like, I guess once you're over like a certain point, you just use the charge detect, but it does seem like it damages me whenever I do that. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to like look into the tutorial, I think, for this, because like I'm super confused about how to really implement this character correctly. Achievement unlocked, B rank, Valkyrie, whatever. Like, I mean, okay. Almedo, there it is. Yeah. Almedo. Tame on a story, there's a theory going around that there are 3 Albedos. Can't wait for Act 3. Yeah, you know, so like I think, I don't know, they already killed one of them, right? The Whopper Flower one. But then there was another one at the end that was like up on the rock, and it wasn't really intuitive as to whether or not that was a past scene or if it was something that already happened. So yeah, there could be more Whopper Flowers who are imitating him, and we're gonna come up with that still. Although I certainly have my own thoughts also on what might have, you know, there could be some more Albedo lookalikes out there that for a different reason, which I've actually thought for a while, long before this quest even. Which I actually found it immediately interesting that, you know, like this quest was going to have, you know, be dealing with imposters and all that stuff with regard to Albedo. So for there to be, you know, another source of that going on also kind of surprised me, but not that much. HP doesn't matter for her. HOF. She has an innate shield that keeps you alive even at 1 HP. Okay, noted. That seems kind of broken. Can she, like, she has to be able to die, right? Like, okay, well, you're definitely gonna die. Oh, or almost 60,000 damage. What? This character's broke. Like, that is probably slightly wasted as well, because you know, like, obviously this boss would have probably died a lot faster if I hadn't used it already. But oh my god, this character. What? Like, I'm just like flying around in the air, just crushing everything. Very substantial. Ah, yeah. This is good stuff. For sure, Flame Scion is like Hu Tao, but she permanently has a shield. Yeah, I mean, a berserker that's like already shielded is much better than one that's not. Although obviously with like Hu Tao, you can just, you know, pair her up with Zhongli and things are a little less aggressive. So there is also that. He mentioned failed experiment in Dragon Belly. Yeah, so that was interesting. So a failed experiment in a Dragon's Belly, but like, you know, if you look at the other instances that we have, that like Festering Desire and stuff like that, that have details, I want to say that come from like Durin's actual like internal monologue. It kind of makes it seem like Durin was born at that time, but like now it's like experiments inside the Dragon's Belly, and it's unclear if they made like a dark clone dragon. So, you know, like you know, if there's more than one, and Durin was just based on another dragon as a clone, and then this other dragon, you know, like, I mean, really, if you look at like the art for Durin, it was like a bone dragon. Like, did they do like this experiment in the other dragon and it just ate it from the inside out and it was reborn as something else? Did they alchemically turn this dragon inside out? Because that would be horrifying. Like, what the hell happened? It's crazy. Let's see. When the shield is gone, she heal full HP and then she can die. Okay, noted. In fact, it's because she can freely consume HP that makes her so powerful, being able to use a lot of gear that requires you to consume HP for damage with that new layer HP. You'll soon realize that this game gets insanely hard in the Abyss. Noted. Also, her share of Flame Scion can both debuff enemies in multiple ways and also act as a stable DPS. Noted. Also ad break. I don't know what that means. Brothers as in many prototypes. The one advantage of going into YouTube streams, no ads, if I recall. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that it has break ads. I think it just has one at the beginning and one at the end or something. Or maybe only on the rewatches. I don't know. I think Gold made 2 Albedo. The first one is failed and got tossed to during food bowl. Tossed into Durin's food bowl. Our Albedo is the next one. So it doesn't exactly seem as if Gold is a great person. So I'm not going to say that that's not outside the realm of possibilities. Because the character definitely seems to be kind of messed up. Right? Like there's definitely some stuff going on there that's not quite right. Durin definitely, you know, has a kind of a messed up history. Gold, either wittingly or unwittingly, brought a, you know, dark army cataclysm against the world, which brought the sustainer of heavenly principles on the world. It's crazy. I feel like Durin copied Albedo's form. I'm not sure. It's possible. So we do know that the heart of Durin exists on the mountain, right? That's a thing also. So, you know, that also could be quite interesting with how all that's going to play out. And the heart of Durin could be leaking corruption into everything that's out on the mountain. All right. Wendy has flown away. Report this to HQ. Dispatch S-rank Valkyries to capture her. Bronya does not think Wendy will hurt anyone. We can't afford the risks. She has the Hersher powers. Her mind and ego might have been corrupted by the Honkai. I trust Wendy too. Back in Nagazora, was also controlled by the Honkai, but she managed to resist it. Count is right. We can restore Wendy if we help her. We'll report this to HQ. The S-rank Valkyrie will be here in 30 minutes. For that, you have 30 minutes to do whatever needs to be done. Short window. Okay. These enemies don't really last too long. So, can you I don't think you can just jump, can you? I don't really... So confused about how some of this works. Is this a map where, like, Bronya can be a motorcycle? Doesn't look like it. Can't figure out how to make her run. Maybe just, like, she's just faster. Yeah, she just kind of starts sprinting, so I don't know if she's just naturally faster or what the deal is with that. Oh, hey, more stuff to kill. Die. Oh, that thing died instantly, I think. I love it. She seems to kind of, like, just teleport around to the next enemy, which is pretty cool. And if it doesn't immediately, then you can just, you know, shift tab into it. I like how generally cinematic this character is too. She really floats around quite a lot too. It's pretty cool. I like the way this character plays. I like the flame cloak too. It's pretty awesome. I think Albedo on the hill we see at the end stole our Albedo of chemical notes and created Whopperflower Albedo to divert attention from himself. Also possible. So, you know, I've had some people asking me, you know, in YouTube comments or on Twitter, stuff like that, if I thought what I thought of the quest and if I was going to be making a video about the quest. Yes, I will be. I will definitely do things you might have missed on it. However, I'm not going to do it until the quest is over. And that cutscene proved that the quest is not over. There's definitely some unaddressed stuff. The fact that Albedo already has the Cinnabar Spindle as well is another thing that has not been addressed. Because I feel like there's no way they don't address how the sword is so obviously, by description, it is the counterpoint to Festering Desire, which he did not have until now or until recently. So they have to do something about that. I don't know if I have anybody modding over in the I think I have somebody modding in the YouTube chat. If one of you guys can handle that for me, that would be great, because that's porn apparently. So yeah, let's please get that out of there. Oh my god, really? Ugh, Jesus. Let's see. No, I don't want to pin it. I want to report it. Here, let's see. There we go. Report. Hopefully it will just remove it. I don't know if it did. One of you guys will have to kill it for me. All right, moving on to this one. Bronya can be motorcycle on her ult. Okay, that's how it is. Okay. I couldn't remember exactly how that works. Again, it's been so long, man. Like I got this character and like leveled it up because I had seemingly the materials to do it, I guess. I didn't even remember that I had done that. Okay, let's see. I do like how fast she is though. She is really quick. I feel like the other characters are not nearly so fast. Nah, I don't really want to get hit by that. I don't know when if... Okay, cool. I don't know if I dodged that or if it just died or what the deal was with that. Okay. Okay, more flying crap. Oh man, this thing does so much damage. Oh my god. Like everything just like appears and then immediately dies. Nah. No, stop trying to shoot me. Stop it. I don't like you. Stop it. Can also be... Wait. HOR can also be a bike in open world as a form of the sprint. Okay, noted. Maybe that's what I'm remembering. Because I definitely have a memory of her being a bike just by, like, walking around. Yeah. I don't know if there's something that I'm missing right now or what the deal is. I guess maybe it's just the element or the ult. All right. To bad news first. HQ has tagged Wendy as the 4th Hersher. Oh, okay. Well, that kind of makes sense. Hold the attack button while in the air, but watch for that orange bar. You can't do it if that bar is there. Okay, noted. S-Rank Valkyrie, I would have loved to spar with them in school, but this is definitely not the time to meet them. They've deployed S-Rank Valkyrie Durandal. She's clad in black armor and wields a massive lance. Word is that she's the most powerful S-Rank Valkyrie we have. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're dealing with a Hersher, those seem to be a pretty big deal. So... let's see what kind of damage this will do. Definitely not near as much as my Kiana, for sure. Like, it's not horrible, but it does not compare to Hersher of Flame Scion at all. Oh my god, it's just disgusting how fast everything is dying. Yo. Okay, yeah, I see that orange bar is there, and that's what... Okay. That was good tips right there. A+. And that definitely... clarified when I can and cannot do that, so that helped a lot. My god. All right, that was definitely good. By the way, there's gonna be a new skin for Hersher of Flame Scion. Her ultimate has her cutting a moon in half. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Durandal is a Giga Chad. Oof. All right, so I got through those, but let's go to these side missions and see what those have to offer as well. Okay, so these are more of the mixed ones. All right, it's fine. Oh man, I totally whiffed. Oh, okay, well they're dead anyway, so it didn't really matter, did it? Everything's just dead. Stop being dead. What is this? All right, nothing. I don't know. Okay, well, this stuff all just dies instantly. I think my teammates kept killing stuff before I could get to it before. Okay, now I'm in the air. I don't even really know how I did that. I'm definitely gonna have to I think the tutorial is gonna be an absolute necessity because I don't even know how I'm doing some of this. Genshin design is pretty tame compared to Honkai. So yes, I think in a lot of ways, Genshin is much simpler combatively, but I think that's where the genius is of Genshin Impact's combat, because, you know, with it being relatively simplistic in nature, it also allows for, I think, more intuitive, like, reactions, because, you know, like, that's where, you know, like, all the real combat play comes into play in Genshin is, like, you know, being able to, you know, do counterplay through reactions and all of that. So like that's where the complexity actually starts to ramp up. It's not necessarily in the way the skills work or the actual like counterplay, you know, in fighting, which I you know, I think like simple gameplay is, you know, genius in its own right. So like honestly, if I had to say which one I prefer combatively, I would definitely go with Genshin, but I do think that there's something to be said for the way the gameplay works in this, which, you know, I feel like when I was playing this on my phone like 3 years ago, this seemed a lot more intuitive on the phone than it does on a computer for whatever reason. I don't know if you guys would agree with would agree with that, but I think that the simplicity of Genshin's combat is its genius. Honkai is space future like Genshin, sort of old times. Yeah, I mean, yeah, very different game. Yeah, Genshin is very easy to understand, but it took me a while to understand what everything in Honkai did and meant. Yeah, it's a more complex combat system on pretty much every level. Less, I don't even know if there's less elemental types, but like the way the combat works is definitely, I want to say faster paced than Genshin, which is interesting. Because Genshin isn't exactly what I would say slow paced, especially not with regard to like the Spiral Abyss. But oh god, come on. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can use. Yeah, there we go. Get wrecked. Is it gonna die? Oh god, so much damage. Just everything in the background's on fire. This character is so broken. Let's see. It feels better as a mobile game. Okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Literally, otakus save the world. Well, I mean, that's why it's like the tag on Genshin Impact too. They just kept it because that's, you know, kind of what their model was based on, right? Honkai is much easier on mobile. Also, Honkai's complexity adds to the end game, and it's honestly one of the best, or one of the things that kept you hooked. Yeah, that makes sense. One nuke later, Honkai feels faster because it is a beat 'em up game. Yeah. I would definitely agree with that too. Yeah, I feel like you know, Honkai, maybe you're right about that. It may feel like it's faster paced because yeah, you're killing a lot more, like seemingly a lot more enemies at once, whereas Genshin, you don't kill quite as many enemies at the same time. Like yeah, you'll have like, you know, in the normal overworld and stuff, like a lot of hilly churls, but not like even like on this level, you know, like even on like time trials and stuff like that, you'll have, you know, maybe 15 or 20 or something to kill over like a 60-second period. It's not exactly like here's, you know, 30 enemies, like kill them right now in 2 hits, like that kind of thing. Untitled Chapter, the Albedo fight scene was one of the best cinematic cutscenes so far. It was dope. Yes, it was. Which, by the way, who I hope all you guys who are in this stream right now already played through that, because spoilers coming right now. So probably mute it if you haven't. I did not see the backstab coming. Like, and I don't mean like somebody betrayed somebody. I mean like Albedo like straight backstabbed the Whopper Flower version of himself, which was like kind of one of the darkest moments in Genshin Impact so far. Like Whopper Flower Albedo's like, I'm gonna kill all you guys. And like Albedo's like, nah, I'm gonna just straight stab you in the back. It was pretty intense. That was the kind of stuff that like we haven't really seen in Genshin yet. Like we've seen little hints of stuff like that. You know, I mean, I guess comparatively watching Signora get blasted was probably pretty close, but like we did not see that guy get, we've never seen somebody get like straight run through. That was really surprising. It really was. It caught me seriously off guard. Stab Beto. But yeah, like, you know, like I think, you know, we might be in for some more stuff, more intensity like that in the future, particularly with Sumeru. I think Sumeru is definitely going to be dark. And in fact, I'm going to be making a whole video about why I think it's going to be dark and the elements that they've already teased throughout the game and various lore elements and the manga that make me think that it's going to be really dark. And, you know, if you guys have already been in, you know, if you guys are lore junkies like I am on some of this stuff, then you probably already know why. But the video will be made nonetheless. Yeah. Albedo with a knife. Okay, yeah. I am curious if you actively research alchemy on your own, or if it was something that sparked your interest after finding out where the developers took some of their inspiration from. I think one of the videos that you've explored this concept in depth was the Gnostic Choruses Ally series. Yes. So, to be completely honest, no, I had not. I've never studied alchemy on my own or anything like that. My experience with the idea of alchemy outside of Albedo and Genshin Impact prior to making that video was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. But once I started to see all of these elements coming together, there were certain keywords that got me going down a rabbit hole of personal research for that video. So that's when I started to get into, like in the Gnostic Choruses Ally and my Origins Albedo video, some of these ideas that come from like the magnum opus and stuff like that. Like that was my own personal research that I did to make that video, because I needed to see what the inspirations were so that I could kind of understand what it is that they might be doing and actually try to put together a narrative that, you know, makes sense for what they're doing and what I believe that they're actually weaving into a story. So kind of going with that, you can kind of see, like, you know, I kind of speculated, you know, 8, 10, 12 months ago that Albedo was going to be a synthetic human. All the pieces kind of lined up. Tattoo on the neck had to mean something. And now we know all of that was true. So, and, you know, like the signs were there. You just had to be looking for them. Which, by the way, the whole tattoo on the neck thing actually having like a specific, like an actual specific reference to it. Like, I forget the word that they used to describe it off the top of my head. Hang on, I wrote it down. A pontil mark. I found that to be really interesting as well. Because Albedo might not be the only character we've seen that has one of those. We have another, a pointal or whatever the word is, but yeah, he's not the only character that we've seen that has a mark on him. It's not the same mark, but the Raiden Shogun puppet has one. I think A still has it, but I think A may technically be in a synthetic body as well. So like this whole concept is really interesting, because, you know, they have that little mark on the back of their neck, not on the front. But it's funny that it's in the same kind of area, you know, just front or back, which is really interesting. But it's like, okay, that helps us to kind of narrow that down. But you know who else has a mark? And I don't know if it's on her neck or if it's on her clothing, but Catherine has the keyhole on the back of her neck, which is another mark. So there's another possible synthetic human. So there's that stuff going on too. Like there's so many little things. So I need to kind of gather some more information about that, because I really do think that that's going to be a topic that's worth further exploration of in a video just on its own as well. Well, no doubt that she's a robot or whatever. Well, we don't even know that. Like, Catherine could be a very simple version of a synthetic human, because what A is and what Albedo are, that's Chemia, it seems like, and it's a lost form. Like Albedo's very advanced, A is less advanced, or not A, but the Raiden Shogun puppet is less advanced. Scaramouche seems to be very advanced, enhanced by whatever they've done in Shnesnaya, but also, you know, he was the perfect puppet, emotionally very rich, but it didn't work when they bound him with the Gnosis, which we learned about in the Husk of Opulent, whatever, the new artifact set. I can't think of its name. Husk, Opulent, they're words. They're there. But yeah, that set kind of outlines all of his background. And so then we have this idea that, you know, because it's a lost art, it's possible that that Catherine is a more simple version made by somebody in Snezhnaya who didn't quite know what they were doing at the time. Possibly Il Dottore, because we do know that the Adventurers Guild HQ is in Snezhnaya. Man, I cannot talk tonight. Anyways, I got her coordinates. Talk about gullible, huh? I guess I can give her a star for honesty. Can't help it, we must give Kiana and the girls more time. But exposing her location to the enemy, Durandal is supposed to be an ally. That nagging little brat is definitely no ally of mine. She gave me a really hard time back then. We'll have to deal with the anti-entropy anyways. Durandal can soften them up a bit. But you're giving anti-entropy quite a bit of advantage by telling them where she is. But Durandal is uber powered, you know. You really don't like her, do you? So there's clearly some background there. Something's happening. They have a obvious pre-existing relationship of not anxiety, but antagonism there. All right, this character is definitely fun. Now that I'm kind of figuring out how to use it a little better. Okay, give me that box. Whatever's in that box. Okay. Should be able to use a charged attack again. Oh, nope, I just got stunned first, so that was cool. There we go. Just like one-shotting stuff. I have the burst ready. Oh, wow. Well, let's just go ahead and use the burst, I guess. I don't even really need to use it. Oh, man. This character's so busted. Just eating everything in this storyline right now. Now, granted, this is chapter 3. There's like 20 plus chapters, I think. But still, it's eating everything right now. I'm definitely going to have to get better right now. Like, this character is kind of like a crutch because, like, I don't have to learn to do anything because she just eats everything. It's kind of like my my Raiden Shogun party also in Genshin Impact, which just eats everything as well. Or any party with Zhongli just doesn't take any damage and makes you not dodge. 28-ish, got it. Prevent enemies from entering the Honkai Warp Portal. Mission will fail if 5 enemies escape. That probably will be easy to do because of how fast she kills everything. Okay, starting with that. I don't know if all the enemies will spawn here. Hopefully, I guess I'll just stay kind of over here. And, yeah. I feel like they pretty much spawn all over here. I'm not seeing any other... Okay, yeah, they do. They all come from this side. So that'll make it very easy because I don't really have to worry about much. So long as they don't come from, like, close to the portal site, I don't really think there's much of a chance that any of this stuff is gonna... Oh, did not mean to do that. But yeah, I don't think there's much of a chance that any of this stuff is gonna get through. Oh, that thing died fast. Okay. What's going on? Okay, there we go. Most of the later chapters have you play story characters. Okay, noted. I mean, that's kind of cool too. Like, if they make you play a specific character, like, it kind of helps to solidify like the canonness of the moment because you're playing the character who's depicted in the story. So I can get down with that. 27 main story chapters, actually. There's extra event stories and such that that some are canon, some are not, but interesting stories nonetheless. Wait, so they have stories that take place within the game that are not canon? I don't know if I understand that. You'll have to learn eventually. Yeah, for sure. I think it was current because... Wait. The human... I think I missed something there. I think it was because Albedo was talking about the prototype was targeting the Traveler, and now that the Traveler knows the truth about Albedo. Yeah, so, you know, that's definitely interesting. Like, he kind of, like, summed up what he would do if he were the duplicate, right? Like, he would target, like, the Traveler and himself, and, you know, anybody who knows his secret, like, everybody else would be gone. Which is really interesting. You know, it's very possible that, you know, wherever Rhine disappeared off to, they just made another Albedo, and that other Albedo maybe who made the Whopper Flower clone, and just, you know, they're waiting to see if they can replace him. Yeah, there's so many different things that could happen with that. Give it your search if you run into anti-entropy. That looks weird. I'm like, oh, there's something. Is that apostrophe upside down? Like, that looks weird. I'm not losing any of you on this chase. Kiana-chan, let me give you a hand this time. Anti-entropy is on the move. Sounds like a great opportunity. Give me a hand, what do you mean? You'll know soon enough. Alright. Give me that. Okay. Pivot Astoria. Sumeru will be interesting and dark, mainly because of Dottore and Lisa. Yeah, I do think that there will be a lot of dark stuff going on in Sumeru, for sure. There's going to be a lot of dark elements going on there. And they are a big part of the reasons why. Il Dottore has done just some of the most heinously terrible things in Genshin's extended lore. So, he's going to be a big problem, for sure. I don't know if I was supposed to kill that, but I did. Kill all the things. And if you ultimate in Hersher, she will enter overheat state. Okay, interesting. If she's in overheat, you can't do the charge attack either. Okay, noted. So I'm guessing whenever you do the charge attack, like you go into overheat mode very briefly, because it like maxes out the charge on that meter. Yeah, the symbols, for some reason, have an extra space in the dialogues, which has been a thing for a long while. Okay, noted. Oh, Aether, don't worry. I can't English either. What up, Panda? How's it going? So far, everybody's kind of behaving. I don't know if you are also over on the YouTube one that I put up, but the YouTube stream also did have some spammers earlier. I reported them, but I did not remove them. Hopefully somebody's removed them. So yeah. Oh man, I see an Eggy star. Kondo Ken with the Eggy star over here. Found you, Wendy. Why follow me? Do you seek death? I've spared you out of kindness. You have no idea who you're dealing with. Wendy, please come back with us. It's dangerous here. Schicksal deployed an S-rank Valkyrie to capture you. Anti-entropy is coming too. S-rank Valkyrie, those with Hersher level powers. I really want to know if I can take on an S-rank myself. Hey, that's so arrogant. You'll have to get through me first. It's just careless. Even Hershers are no match to me if I get serious. I won't upset Bronya, nor fight you. Stop following me. She flew away again. Interesting. So she doesn't really seem to want to get rough with everybody. She seems to be struggling with herself, which is kind of like what happened with Bronya in like the opening quest line now that I'm kind of recalling. Like she got taken over, but then like things were weird and yeah. All sorts of craziness. All right, so I'm just staying in the air now. I guess you can like kind of just dodge around and like that was pretty cool. I like it. I don't even really have to swap characters with this character right now. You can just stay on it because she's so good. She's just melting everything. It's crazy. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Another enemy. I was gonna try to use the ult, but I guess I don't need to. Oh, there it is. It's gonna be dead, right? You're just dead. You have to be dead. Yeah, he's gotta be dead. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. I would have been really surprised if it wasn't. That was... What is happening? Just like halfway in the ground. That's a nice glitch. I am on both. My good sir, sorry I'm late. Hadn't eaten all... Hey, man, listen, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. I'm still waiting for HOF outfit in China. Server only 49 minutes left. Interesting. But they also have like a new character in the Chinese version where it's like does battle on skates or something. I've been seeing some video or something around with like a what looked to be a Honkai character on skates. Yeah. Let me know if that's true. Sadly, I'm giving up on HOF outfit. Want HOS too badly. Interesting. People are going crazy because they saw the third Albedo and are saying that he's the real Albedo, the first creation from Durin's belly. What do you think? So I don't think that the other one could be the real one. I feel like the one that we are talking to has to be the real one. He's got like all the story elements that talked about him being with Rhine Daughter and all that stuff. Like I think Albedo is Albedo. Any other ones were versions that were less pure than he was, which means he's the successful one. Other one. Now, I do have an interesting thought, however, and there's 122 of you here between the two streams. So I'm just going to go ahead and let this out because I noticed the symbolism on this for a while. So this, whenever I get around to making a video on this, and I do want to make a video about it, and I probably will do it soon after this quest line. So I'm just going to go ahead and tell you what I'm thinking. So it will, like I said, it'll probably lessen the reveal a little bit when I get to it in my theory video, because I've already talked to you about it here. But there's not that many of you here, and you know what? If you're watching my streams, thank you for doing that. And that's why sometimes I'll talk about some of the reveals in my streams. Anyways, if you look at the Raiden Shogun trailer back in the day, when that trailer first came out, something that they showed, which was foreshadowing, that we didn't really know because we didn't have context for foreshadowing, was that scene where she was back to back with herself, which was actually foreshadowing the fact that A is not actually in the world. She's in her plane of euthymia, and the Raiden Shogun puppet is actually her. So there was a black and white one that represents like the actual A in the plane of euthymia, and then the Raiden Shogun puppet was the one in color, but we didn't know that they were two different entities at the time. Now that we've established that as foreshadowing, that they did that with, Albedo's trailer has something very similar in it, where it has a quick cut. It's like a half a second cut, where it's like where soil meets chalk or something. It says something about soil and chalk on the screen, and there's a black and white and a color albedo on opposite sides of the screen from each other. There's two. And so I do think that that means that there is another albedo, we'll call a variant. There's another one out there that's not quite the same. And it could have something to do with why Ryandaughtr left. Maybe not. I mean, God, it could even be Ryandaughtr. Like, I don't know. Like, you know, Albedo looks male, though, so Ryandaughtr is supposed to be female. Gold. So, but for, like, I realized this quite some time ago that, like, we didn't have context for why they did that clone rotation with the Raiden Shogun when they did it. And we didn't have that context to even see this potential pattern when they did it for Albedo. But it was definitely something that, like, I freeze framed and slowed down so that I could pay attention to it, and I was like, that's interesting. I wonder why they did that. They can't possibly have not done that for no reason. But at that time, I wasn't sure. You know, I wasn't sure if that was something that they would be doing, but the Raiden Shogun trailer established that as a potential foreshadowing mechanic. So we have to watch for those sorts of things. So I do think that that is what they're doing. I think that, to me, that's the most compelling evidence that there is another albedo that's not just a Whopper Flower clone. And that is probably what was up on the mountain. I'm just, like I said, I've been trying to hold back on this for the stream, but you know what? The hell with it. I'm just going to tell you guys because you're here. So, yeah. Aether Discord. This is one of the reasons why I follow you, TH. Don't put these things together myself. Yeah, I mean, I've kind of made this into a second job, you know? Like, it's just, like, it's a big hobby for me. And I've always been one of the people, like, one of the kind of people who, like, overanalyzes story content in games or movies or TV shows. So it's just one of those things that I do. So this game allowed me to really dive into that as an idea. New follower Wood Toast. Thanks for following me. Thank you. Tave Astoria. There's also a theory going on that Albedo has a con to Paimon. A con? I don't know if I know what you mean by that. Second job, soon to be primary job, hopefully. Yo, that is the dream. I will tell you, the way things have been going lately, no. No, I mean, like, I don't know. Like, back before 2.1 and all the crap happened there, like, my channel was, like, popping. Things were looking really good then. Fast forward 3 months, things are not looking so good. In fact, I'll go ahead and tell you also that, like, at this rate, like, if things don't pick up, even though 2.5 months ago, like, I was like, okay, if I even maintained half of this pace, or 3 months ago, if I maintained half that pace, I would have been over 100,000 subscribers a month ago. But now things have gotten so bad in the post 2.1 world for my channel. I don't know if it's like this for any of the other lore tubers. I don't think it is. I think a lot of them have been relatively immune to it. For whatever reason, I have not. It's like I got bombed on the algorithm. I'm not getting new subscribers, really. I'm barely getting viewership. Things are going crazy. I don't know what the hell to make of it. It's one of the reasons why I went ahead and pushed my stream platform to Twitch, because things were so bad. And I had read so much that it was saying that streaming on YouTube would negatively impact you on the algorithm. So I was like, all right, let's get it away. And so I did that for a month. I separated them. You know, I put my stream over there over on Twitch, and I'm going to keep doing it on Twitch because I would like to still build a following over there. And, you know, that's still important to me. But I'm also going to start doing it on YouTube because the data was inconclusive. It didn't seem like it was doing anything different. I'm not gaining, I'm not losing. It's just staying right where it was. But viewership is still relatively you know, like that's the only way I can describe it. Like I'm not really getting the views that I would hope. The algorithm's not really keeping up with things the way I would like. So let me just say that if things keep up the way they are right now, I will not make my 100,000 subscriber goal by the end of the year. I won't. I've got a month to do it, and I'm going to miss it by less than 1,000, which is, to me, one of the most painful thoughts. I cannot tell you, as a goal-oriented person, like I like to set goals, meet that goal, and then move on. To get so close to making a goal and not make it by this much, like to get 99 point whatever % of the way to a goal and not make it, it just sucks for me. The kind of person I am, that stuff eats me to death. So I really need to get more subscribers. Like I got to figure out what's going on. I got to get more people subscribing. Like the algorithm is killing me lately. Like I release, you know, a new video and it gets, you know, 40, 50,000 views in the first week, which is kind of anyways. And then the algorithm just tanks it afterwards and it gets like nothing. It doesn't get recommended to anybody. It doesn't get watched. I don't even think that it's really pushing notifications to the people who are subscribed to me that much. So like, I don't know what the hell is really going on with that. It's crazy for me. All I can do is just, you know, keep my head down and just keep chugging along because I want to keep making content. So hopefully I'll get to do this full time in about a year, because that's how much longer I have on the contract for the work that I currently do. And my plan is to try, but we'll see. Maybe try clickbait title. Sad, but it worked. Everything we thought we knew about Scaramouche was wrong. That was the title of my last video. Doesn't seem to be working. Archon of Delusion was on the thumbnail. Like the only thing I could do you know, to be more clickbaity is like literally replace the words on the thumbnail with like, don't click this or some bullshit like that. I'm not that guy. I'm not doing that. So I like for the thumbnail and the title to on some level actually be representative of the content that I make. I don't want to be misrepresenting the content in the video. I'm not willing to do that. I don't care if it will get me better views or if it'll give me a better chance at doing this full time. I want to do this honestly. I want to make content about what I understand everything to be. That's how I like to come at things, you know. Like I know some people are like, you should just do, you know, you should just make more clickbaity things, or stop talking the way you do in your videos. Like I occasionally get somebody who tells me to do that. The hell with that. Like telling me to not talk in my theory voice on theories and origins videos and stuff like that is like literally telling me not to do the thing that makes me different from all the other theory crafters. Why would I do that? I'm not going to do that. That doesn't make any sense. Like you can take that feedback and shove it. What do you think of the Primordial Human Project? Primordial Human Project. Why? I don't know if that's familiar to me. Why do I not? I don't know if I know what that is. Primordial was just name dropped, but we can guess. We can guess, but no context yet. I don't know if I even know what that is. Unless I like, so you know, sometimes when I play through a quest line, like some details do get away from me until I, you know, go back and I rewatch the footage for it. So is that something that was like name dropped? And oh, okay. So okay, if he did, that's something I may have overlooked. And like I said, when I go back and I start making videos on the things, like I usually will go back and, you know, I'll catch those details for myself and really start to explore those. Primordial Human Project is not... It does sound kind of vaguely familiar now that you mention it, but I'd need to go back and review the actual, like, text and content of it and what he says about it afterwards to see if it has any connections to things. And, you know, that's where I have to actually start, like, diving into, like, the implications of something. That takes a lot of work. What I meant to say was that there is a TH going around that Albedo has a... There is a TH going around that Albedo has a connection to Paimon? Oh, you mean a theory. Okay, I see what you're saying. A theory that he has a connection to Paimon. Oh, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? I feel like I, on a personal level, have immediate skepticism to anything and everything that is related to Paimon. Because we have still 18 months into this thing, or 15 months, or however long it's been since release. I think 15 months into this thing. No information on Paimon at all. They really have only given us personality level information about Paimon. So, in fact, I even went to the teapot and put her down in my teapot world and started talking to her a lot, because like her text, her speech things are randomized, and there's tons of them. And like you can do it for a while and not get the same ones twice. And like I was probably doing it for like half an hour, and I kept getting new ones. Still didn't learn anything new about her. Like she talks about all the other characters and about other little things. Like you learn little things about her personality, but you don't really learn anything about her. So there's also that. Also, it looks like maybe you guys can confirm this for me, because I haven't seen for sure whether or not this is the case, but I suspected it did. But when Aether draws Paimon, it seemed like you had different options there, which would result in different drawings. Are there different drawings? Because I got like a doofy little like fat version of Paimon with spiral eyes, and Paimon hated it. Were there other versions of it? Like, I'm imagining that they're all probably still bad, but like, were there other versions? Because I'd really like to know. My Paimon painting has dizzy eyes and a pot. Yeah, see, mine had dizzy eyes too. 6 versions. Oh, wow. Island XD came up with a theory on stream that this Whopper flower mimic thing is foreshadowing of the Dendro Archon story, Goddess of Flower. What do you think? It's hard to say, right? Like that could be a way that things are going for sure. I don't want to say for sure that that's definitely what's going on. It could be, but at the same time, I also have some of these thoughts where it's kind of like I have seen very distinct foreshadowing, or what I thought would be foreshadowing. Like the entire quest that they gave us leading into Omnipresence Over Mortals, with the people who had their visions taken from them, where the story that they gave us seemed kind of pointless. It didn't seem like it had anything to do with it. I was like, okay, why did they show us this? Okay. Maybe it's foreshadowing something. So I started to dig it apart. I made a whole theory about that. None of it was right. But, you know, there it is. Anyways, back to Honkai. Damn it, are we running out of time? Don't worry about S-Rank Valkyrie or Anti-Entropy. Did you manage to stall the S-Rank Valkyrie? No, I can't do that, but I know where she is. Could that mean what? That's right, I aired the S-Rank's position on... Oh, I missed it. I'm sure Anti-Entropy intercepted my message. They probably went off course to intercept the Valkyrie. So what the explosions are. That's what the explosions are. Selling out one of our own doesn't feel good, but she'll be okay. I hope Anti-Entropy gave us more time. So they sicked Anti-Entropy on their S-Rank Valkyrie to buy time to save Wendy. Fancy. Okay, let's kill all this stuff. Come on. Die! Everybody be on fire and be mostly like dead and stuff. Oh, just branching to Tevat's story. Isn't it weird that people in Tevat look at Paimon and act completely normal, as if it's a normal occurrence? There's nobody else in Tevat of her kind. It's just odd to me. Yeah, you know, like, I don't know. I think it's, you know, it's one of those things where when you live in a magical world with things like alchemy and whopper flower mimics, I feel like there's a certain level of you just have to accept it. It's like if you've watched, you know, the Loki Marvel series, and there's an alligator Loki. It's best not to ask questions. You just accept these things. And I think Paimon's one of those kind of things, you know? Like, you live in a magical world, everything's already so goddamn weird. It's just like, okay, so there's a flying little fairy girl over here. Like, that's not that weird. These Hilichurl guys over here have, like, a weird, goofy language and have been around for 1,000 years. Like, who knows what they're doing? And you got, like, abyss mages speaking, like, their own language, and leyline trees that have magical energy coming out of everywhere. Like, the world's weird. There's lots of, like, weird magical things everywhere. Visions just pop out of nowhere and give you magical powers. Like, maybe the little flying fairy girl isn't the weirdest thing, you know? By the way, where the hell is Rosaria in this event? Sussy, none leave, 3 Albedo run around without control. Yeah, so that's another thing. Rosaria, the last time we saw her involved with Albedo, she was really, really suspicious of Albedo. And I feel like she, you know, might be on to the fact that there might be more than one. But maybe that's why she hasn't come back into it yet. Maybe her re-arrival in the story will be a surprise. And I feel like if they do that in some kind of like combat type cutscene, it would be awesome, because like that character needs like more story development anyways. I would love to see that. They're also animal people too, so yeah, also true. Giraffe and Sucrose and Yaimiko and all that stuff. All right, so is this the one I just did? Okay, this might have been the one I just did. Hopefully it's not. I'm gonna do it again anyways, and let's see what happens. If it's the same one, then not a big deal. I think it is the same one. Let's see. Found Wendy. We're out of time. The S-Rank Valkyrie arrive in New Zealand in 2 minutes. Anti-entropy battleships are coming too. Damn it, are we running out of time? Don't worry about S-Rank Valkyrie. No, I can't know where she is. What could that mean? What? That's right. I aired the S-Rank's position on the public channel. Yeah, okay. This is the one I just did. So, okay. Yeah. So, I need to give up on this one. I don't need to do it again. I just did it. Albedo, we know, is the final product of the project. Yeah, so... yeah, it's very interesting, though, because we don't know a lot. Okay, so if that whole, like, project thing is just the way I'm thinking about how that could work. Albedo did say that Conria was already destroyed by the time he came into existence. So... we don't know exactly when that happened. It's interesting to me that that Gold survived. I need to pay attention to the story here really quick. Actually, no, let me finish this thought. It's interesting that Gold survived the cataclysm when, like, the sustainer of heavenly principles pretty much erased everything that Gold had done, right? Like all of the dark creatures and all that stuff that were like terrorizing Tevat, all that stuff, but Gold got away. And continued with the project, apparently, making Albedo and Durin. But first, I guess, and Albedo presumably came along later. But we don't know exactly what the time frame is. He just says that he is a great deal older than he looks. Another thing that I said a long time ago. Anyways, let's get back to this. Okay, but things didn't turn out that way. The way you said it, I'm sure something weird happened between you two. Nothing weird happened between us two. I told you she's serious and believes in hard work, right? Yeah. She had the nerve to think that the superior officers should be serious and believe in hard work too. Every time I tried to take a little break, she'd lecture me on... okay, gosh, I should be thankful that Himiko is a slacker and a deadbeat drunk. I can't stop thinking out loud. Anyways, I found a way to get her off my heels. Wait, what way? That's a secret, but it has to do with the keyword Roland. Once she opens her trap, I'd say the word Roland to shut her up. Interesting. So somebody confirm for me if you know. Durandal, the S rank Valkyrie they keep talking about. Is she the one that's like got long blonde hair? I'm trying to make sure that I know who these characters are, and I have like a vague recollection from like promotional materials that I think she might be the one. Like, she looks like she's wearing like a military kind of ish, like formal military uniform and has long blonde hair. Okay, cool. I knew I had to be sure if I was thinking contextually of the right character whenever they're talking about this. So, because in the story, they actually haven't revealed what this character looks like yet. But, like, I feel like, because I've watched a lot of videos in the past of, like, you know, like, story recap kind of things from, like, the official channel, which aren't bad, but not great either. They, like, I was trying to remember if that was the name of that character or not. Okay, so good. I'm not crazy. Okay, well, that one was pretty simple. I think it feels like all of these things are pretty simple, though. Like, this character just eats all of this content. All right. Yeah, and you know, like, I think I'd already maxed out everything on all these, so that didn't really do anything either. I think that was 317, so this should be 318. So we'll, yeah, okay. So I feel like we're at Wendy again. You girls don't know when to give up. I'll have to teach you a lesson. That's my line. Please trust us, you're not yourself. Honkai is misleading you. Wait, subject Kiana. Bronya wants to talk to subject Wendy. No, stop. I don't want to talk with you, Bronya. Bronya remembered a younger sister named Celie back in the orphanage. Subject Wendy reminds me of her. Celie, I'm not sure which one it is. It seems like it's probably Seal. It's 1E. Seal was corrupted by Honkai, but she fought hard and got herself back. Bronya endured a lot of pain during the modifications and still suffers to this day. There is hope. Bronya understands Subject Wendy's pain. Bronya knows Subject Wendy can overcome this pain. Do not give up. Bronya believes in you. She actually did snap back for a second. Interesting. All right, I'll give myself another chance. Great, Wendy came back to us. That seems too easy. Really? We're all kick-ass Valkyries. If you get controlled by Honkai again, I'll defeat you in no time. Whereas subject Wendy, Bronya will take you home. Bronya, can I sit on your robot again? Can I? No problem. Project Bunny, activate. Sound only, Bronya. Your Matushka command. The fourth Hersher is an important test subject. Who is Kokolia? Fourth Hersher is an important test subject. Can't let Shiskal get hold of her. We must destroy her. Okay, so we're gonna have to fight somebody else. You rebellious little brat. No matter. Can't fight it by the highest level of authority. Delay the fourth Hersher. If you can't defeat it, our main forces will be here shortly. By the highest level of authority, Project Bunny switched to attack mode. Target fourth Hersher. What? Wait, are they overriding her? Why did you attack it? So, that's not good. So, like, they, like, overrode her or something, and so I guess we are fighting Wendy. But, you know, like, I basically two-pieced her last time, so probably we'll go about the same. God, she looks so creepy. But, yeah, it'll probably go about the same as it did last time anyways, so whatever. Oh, man, this character is so strong. Yeah, she got just absolutely just obliterated. That's crazy. It's so good. Wendy equals Venti. It's because of the hair. No, I mean, there's definitely characters in Honkai that were used as the visual inspirations of characters in Genshin Impact, which is very interesting that they're, you know, like some of them Hershers, most of them. And then, you know, the Hershers have Archons. They represent the Archons in our, you know, in Genshin Impact. So, you know, it's like, oh god, it definitely suggests correlations. Oh, who is she? Captain America? All tactical mechas, invisible mode off, target the fourth Hersher. Oh. New tactical mecha is something else. I have to thank you for wearing her down first. Alright, I almost forgot there's another Herrscher right there. Oh, are they messing with Bronya already? Bronya, my sweet daughter, capture the third Herrscher for me. Huh? Oh, are they talking about Mei? Yeah, seems like things are going badly right now. Bride Mei has been apprehended. One target remains. Oh yeah, this is going super bad. Just skull troops detected approaching with high velocity. Guess you got lucky this time. All units retreat. Himiko didn't arrive in time. Kiana was the only one she managed to rescue, while both Mei and Wendy were taken by the anti-entropy troops. Heart heavy with regret, Kiana had no choice but to return to St. Freya High School and devise a plan to rescue Mei with the help of Theresa and Himiko. It's hard not to say Teresa. Alright, so I think that's the end of chapter 3, although there's the 2 side missions still to do. Interesting, things went really badly at the end of that, like, real bad. Fuhua her one base is Kazuha as well. Yeah, I've noticed that as well. She does look like Kazuha, which is not a Archon yet. So far as we know, who knows what they'll do with that. I mean, obviously all vision holders are Allergenes, so they're still powerful anyways. You fold the S-rank Valkyrie, you'll have more time. Okay. Was really hoping to meet an S-rank Valkyrie. You should feel lucky, lazy bones. She'll PT you to Kingdom Come if she was your instructor. PT, what's that? PT stands for, yeah, physical training. And she's really good at that. Of the 3 S-rank Valkyries of Shiskull, 2 were naturally talented. Durandal got hers with hard work. To be on par with the other 2 Valkyries, Durandal was expected to put 10 to 20 times the effort, but the truth was that she put in 100 times the effort. Maybe she was super untalented. Did it work for her? She thinks it did. She now believes that hard work can solve everything. If she knew you flunked your theory test, she'll force you to study 26 hours a day. 26? She'll get you through hundreds of practice questions. You can forget about sleeping. She sounds like an evil witch. Textbooks are written by the most boring people on Earth. I mean, textbooks can be brutal to read at times. I will give her that. There have been many times in my past where reading a textbook, I was pretty much like dead ass asleep within a few minutes. It's like, okay, like half an hour later, like you just wake up with your face in a book. Or worse yet, your brain goes on autopilot and you just keep reading it for like half an hour and you do like the entire reading assignment. And you just realize like 30-45 minutes into it, like, you know, you finished it. You're about to be done. And you don't remember any of it because your brain went on autopilot. It just checked out. And you're like, oh, cool. I get to read all of that again because I read the whole thing and remember nothing. That is the worst. Oh, God. That is one of the worst things ever. Okay. Well, yeah, so all these enemies are pretty much dead. There's gonna be like one left, right? Like a boss type enemy or something. Just this thing. Just hit him with the burst, I guess. The elemental attack. Whatever. He's gonna die. Right? You're dead? You gotta be dead. 50,000 damage. Yeah, he's dead. When Paimon mentioned that Connery or whatever, he probably speculated to some extent. David Astoria, note that the Traveler doesn't tell Albedo he knows about Conria. That's true. The Traveler is constantly hiding things from people, which is an interesting choice for me because he gets all these other people to trust him, but then he doesn't really trust them in return with the information that he knows. The only person he's told anything about Conria so far is Dainsleif, which is an interesting person to have told that because I don't know that even I trust Dainsleif. What's wrong, Theresa? Durandal messaged me. She sent anti-entropy packing. I guess S-rank Valkyries are indeed powerful. She asked me about anti-entropy ambush, since I'm the only one who knew her location. Let's walk away with the lesson that lying is wrong. Think of something smart to say quick, or else she might not report this. But she'll be here in Nagus for a day. I'll avoid your office when she comes by then. Rude. We're just gonna leave her to deal with that garbage. Okay. Okay, here we go. That's kind of a cool attack. I don't know, like, it was very useful against this particular enemy. I'm trying to figure out when the best time to use her, like, E ability is. God dang, man. Once you use the charge attack and you just, like, all the flame attacks start, she just attacks so fast. Everything is so powerful. It's so much better. Like, her regular attacks are still good, too, but, man, it's very different. But you do have to wait for that cool-off to go back down first. Okay, well, let's just keep that going then. Oh, he can't get through any of that, so he'll die quick. Hey, you can go ahead and knock that crap off. Get out of here. He got a hit on that. The Traveler seems to have some base knowledge from before the incident. Yeah, it does. I watch Arcane after TH say it's good. Worth it. Definitely keep TH recommendation in mind for the future. I appreciate that. And yeah, Arcane was amazing. By the way, guys, if any of you here have not yet watched Arcane, it doesn't matter if you don't even like League of Legends or you don't know anything about it. You don't have to know anything about it. It had been probably 8 years since I sat down and played any League of Legends. My memory of the lore of it is very minimal at this time distance from it. The series starts you at a slow pace to get you, like, well, I don't want to say a slow pace, but it starts you at an origin point that warms you into the story so that you can come in cold and not know anything about it. It's amazing. It really is. Probably one of the best things I've watched this year. Probably one of the best things I've watched in several years. It was really, really, really good. Things don't get like hundreds or near 100s or 4.5 out of 5 on, you know, IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes, stuff like that, like, for no reason. Like, even the critics liked Arcane. The critics hate everything. Audience score was like 98 or 99 or something like that. Like, it's maintaining insanely high reward or reviews. Watch it. It's so good. Anyways, any smart excuses for Durandal? I need one quick. I thought of one, Principal. Tell her that there's an anti-entropy mole in Shiskull. Oh, that could be a problem. We can't do that. It'll create a huge mess in Shiskull. Bronya thinks we should tell her anti-entropy initiated this Honkai incident to lure and ambush an S-rank Valkyrie. She was marked from the start. Oh, that's a good one. Bronya thinks this will work. Good, but the logical flaw is that anti-entropy would have sent better troops if that's their aim from the start. Okay. Listen to my brilliant idea. I noticed that Durandal took the Gold Coast oceanfront line to get here. We'll tell her that anti-entropy was on holiday and happened to bump into her. It's the dumbest and most idiotic thing I've ever heard of. Rude. It actually might work. It has 0 logical flaws. Let me try this. Wait. How did it go? She's coming to nag us out, right? She actually bought it. People say she's honest and frank. If you ask me, I think she's just an idiot. I feel Durandal is a very reasonable person. Perhaps we can be friends. Wait, did you just call someone an idiot? Okay, well, you know, just lying to people. I suggest after this, see if you can play a post Honkai Odyssey. Oh, that's one of the, like, side story things, right? Yeah, I don't think I've done that either. Okay, there's more stuff over here. I gotta head to this. Nope. I was like, oh, I'm gonna stand here and just take that. Nope, that would have been dumb. All right, just die. Where are the other enemies? There's gotta be more. Okay, here we go. By the way, after you finish chapter 6 and before starting chapter 7, I recommend you read one of the important Honkai manga, Second Eruption, that bring a lot of context for you to understand some things. Okay, noted. I think you can, yeah, you can get, like, I really do need to just start reading the manga. So after finishing chapter 6, yeah, I guess I'll do that. If you're around when I do chapter 6, try to remind me again if you're around at that time. I will try to remember to do it anyways, but, you know, little reminders never hurt anything. All right, so that pretty much wraps up chapter 3. Okay, I don't know what all this is over here. It's got 40 days, whatever left in it, whatever it is. What is... I'm not sure if I know where that even is. All of this stuff is stuff I haven't really done. There's like new on all of these Beefall weapons. Extra armor sets for some of these characters. I guess I can unlock like different Fuhuas over here. I haven't done that. I got all these things to do and I've never done any of them. I guess I have all these characters to like unlock because you can get fragments from them. I don't even know that I understood what these things were for back when. Now I understand what they're for after the last stream, but yeah. It'd be cool to see you cover the lore. So there's another chapter being added to a post Honkai Odyssey. I'm trying to figure out where you even get to post Honkai Odyssey on the menus here. Because I feel like there was there's a window on here that has that, right? Like it seems familiar when you're saying it to me. I feel like I've read it. Oh, it's open world. Okay. Open world. I definitely have already started open world on this one, but it's been a while, I think. But maybe I actually have to complete it or something. I don't know. Open world equal greater than change world. You can't reach it yet. In attack, open world. Okay, so the prologue for a post Honkai Odyssey 2 is limited time event. Interesting. Okay. Let's see, perspective. Need to complete the first phase open world. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really done any of it. So I'll need to focus on that too. You have to complete Sakura, Samsara to unlock the rest of the worlds. Okay, I don't want to imagine what it would. Yeah, I mean, I definitely need to try to get into some of that too then. Let's see, people compare the Valkyries to Genshin Vision users and say that Valkyries are better, but they don't notice that visions only give them elemental powers, not physical strength. That's why the focus on their skill with a weapon. And that's why Fischl and Keqing look cooler in Honkai. Interesting. I mean, I don't know if there's anything to that really or not. I mean, obviously, like, the characters in Honkai are definitely very different than they are in Genshin Impact. But some of the characters do have some crazy physical strength. Like Noelle is canonically like able to pick up like furniture straight over her head. I feel like pretty much all of the Claymore characters are like physically very strong. I think that's like one of their like primary like traits. I don't know if it's something that was like gifted to them by the vision or if it's one of the reasons why they ended up getting one. It's possible. Yeah, Sayu, another one. Like, she can use that giant sword, and she's, you know, this big. Is it Noelle strong because of her training, not the vision? I don't know. Maybe. Noelle did train a lot. She did, but they haven't necessarily... I don't know if they've ever necessarily said that, like, her training a lot is, like, her, like, I don't know, lifting weights or something like that. Like, I don't know. It could... Maybe it's both. Who knows? Stuff can be two things. All right, so let's see. I need to... I guess I can start... I don't really want to get into chapter 4 yet, because I think I kind of want to save chapter 4 for the next stream. So what I'll do is I think I'll get into the open world and kind of start resuming on this. Preset teams. I don't know about all that. I think I'll just go ahead and just put together my same usual party, because I don't really need anybody other than the Flame Scion anyways. But you know what? Hell with it. Noelle never skipped a leg day. Well, now that you've completed the chapter, you should really look at oh yeah, the tutorial is something I should probably do as well. Don't you worry. Good Kami-sama will watch over you. Father told me about the festival this morning. Oni-san, sorry. Let's see Sakura together. Seems like bad stuff's happening. Please become a good Miko and protect everyone. Okay. Seems like bad stuff happened here right away. the power to kill anyone now. That's okay, and I will avenge you. I'll kill everyone for what they did to you. And then I'll find you. Be it in heaven or hell. I'll find you and we'll finally be together. Interesting. Well, that heated up rather quickly, didn't it? Zombies? Oh, that's right. Some of the enemies just kind of are like what are Honkai zombies or whatever. Okay, right. So let's talk to the NPC. Left shift. Yai Sakura, why did you charge out without a word? So dumb. You shouldn't face dangers alone. Oh, Callan. Okay. I wouldn't put you two in danger again. It's my responsibility to protect this village. I think you guys are able to hear like one of our cats are jingling something like crazy. I can definitely hear it. It's coming through the microphone clear as day. I won't put you two in danger again. It's my responsibility to protect this village. All by yourself? What would happen if you're wounded or got yourself in danger? Never mind this. It's only a flesh wound. It's nonsense. You took care of people who were injured and even fed them medicine. Yet you neglect to take care of your own wounds. Why do you treat yourself so badly? You're different, Callan. You and I, we're very different. We are different. No one cared for you before. But now you have me. I'll care for you. You were alone, but from now on, I will never leave you. I shall fight along your side. Callan. Yai Sakura? Thank you, Callan, but I'm tired. I will retire to the shrine. Trying to figure out where in the storyline this kind of takes place. Waves are gone now, and you've landed in a new location. Okay. Let's go motorcycle. Yeah. It's pretty awesome. Like Bronya's Herrscher form. Like you start sprinting and you just turn into a motorcycle. It's so badass. Let me go back to her because I'll just kill all this stuff way faster. Unless it's already dead. And it's already dead. All right, well, back to motorcycle. Let's go. It's so awesome. It's like, oh, I'm just going to be a motorcycle when I sprint. Like, that's cool. Oh, God, this stuff just keeps dying instantly. Yeah, she just goes straight to motorcycle. Yeah, it's so awesome. Like, whoever thought of this, like, A+, like, you get, like, all the cookies. This is so cool. All right, so I got somebody to talk to up here. All right, it's Callan. Motorcycle go vroom, yes. For some context, for this open world is the manga, particularly for Callan. Okay, interesting. I will not let anyone take Rin away from me. Why Rin? Wake up, Yai Sakura. I severed the ropes that bound Rin. We were meant to escape together. But they've hamstrung her hands and feet. Is she like hallucinating or something? She knelt there, right there, and she raised her head and said, "Kill me, Sakura. Let me die to save this village." Why? I couldn't save her. I couldn't. What could I do? I can't believe the pain she went through to think they would hamstring her hands and feet. She was in pain and she smiled at me and said, "Please protect everyone." What could I do? I couldn't save her. Man, this is a little dark. I had to put her out of her... Oh, geez. I had to put her out of her misery. It's not too late, Sakura. Not too late. It's way too late. She's dead. My sister Rin is dead. We meet again, Callan. I guess she left. You're the only one who corrupted Sakura Demon in the... You're the only one who corrupted Sakura Demon in the box. Return Sakura to me now. Return her to you. Sakura wanted it to end this way. Impossible. Oh, it's a demon. I see. Impossible. They've only known her for a few days. I can tell she's not that kind of a person. Enough talk, Paladin. We shall settle this by force of arms if you want your Yai Sakura back. Back to the motorcycle. Oh, okay. So I got to fight her now. Fine, I'll definitely go back to Flame Scion because that's gonna be the fast. Oh God! Immediately melted. It wasn't even a fight. Why can't I move at all? You're getting in my way, right? Yai Sakura. This is the last thing I can do for you. Sorry, Sakura. The fluctuations of the soul inside the stigma have not yet calmed. There are many paths of possibility. I couldn't read that. Ugh, I'm glad I record this stuff. I'll have to go back and read that later. Alright, well, I got a free weapon and a stigmata or whatever. Elizabeth Bathory. Bathory. She's got an owl. Alright, never expected Yai Sakura to have such a brutal past. That's just one of the samsara memory space. We have a chance to fix it. Note, each samsara plays out and ends differently. Let's meet again for the second samsara. Say goodbye to Anika Yai Sakura for me. Interesting. Captain, the second Sakura samsara has appeared. New adventures are unveiled for the second round. Follow her. Alright. Complete the Sakura samsara story to unlock adventure tasks. Help purge Honkai enemies, corrupting Yai's memories. Once unlocked, go here to accept adventure tasks to complete the all-new second samsara story to unlock adventure tasks. Unlock after completing the Sakura samsara story. So I guess I just have to start this one too. So I'll just hit start. Let's go. Alright. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm probably going to wrap things up in about 30 minutes because I do have to be probably within the next 30 minutes because I have to be at work early tomorrow morning. Hey, I'm back again. Okay, we got Bronya this time. The entity within the stigma has activated another cycle within the memory space. An outside force must intervene and end this endless and tragic samsara. Those trapped in it will never be freed. I see. Bronya has analyzed this stigma. Subject Kiana is an outside force and may be able to change the memory space. It's risky. Feel free to quit now. No, I will get to the bottom of this and end this tragedy. Good. Loading memory space. Subject Kiana, remember the key sequences of the last cycle. Alright, well, I'll try. What is this stuff? Do it. Okay. Interesting. So you just go and you pick it up. I don't know what this stuff is for, but I'll pick it up. Just one-shot that. Okay. I guess I can't loot anything else until that thing's dead. Nope. I don't even think I have to dodge those things. I don't think they can blow up and hurt me, but like Genshin Impact has given me such like a like unbreakable, like that thing's about to blow up, I need to get away from it right now reaction from friggin' like slimes that blow up and the little specters and stuff like that like blow up if you don't get away from them. What is this thing? Talk to the Will of Honkai. Okay. Strange box. There are strong waves in the space you're in. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, now we got Yai Sakura again. These monsters seem stronger at night. What's going on? I'll worry about that later. I'm taking out the monsters first. Yeah, I can't let what happened last time happen again. So I guess like this is like on some level kind of replaying what you did before, but you're trying to alter like the trajectory of it so you can make it different. I don't know, like I'm kind of confused as to what the real story is then. Like if you're going around trying to like change the memory of it, like what is the way that it actually happened? Did any of it happen? Is this like non-canon stuff? Like I don't even know if I know what's going on with this. Like it's very interesting. I don't know how to interpret some of this. Okay, all these things are dying pretty quick. Yeah, this character definitely eats this stuff for breakfast. It's pretty intense compared to what I feel like I remember in this, like when I used to do it, which was not very much at all anyways. Because this character is just better on every meaningful way than any character I've ever had before. So I guess it kind of ended up being good that after I ran the update that like it wouldn't log into my other account and just put me straight into this one, because this one is cleaning it up big time. And I had been meaning to like log back into this account and see how far I had gotten in the story. Because now this account, you know, like the other account was, you know, only like a half of chapter 3 behind this one anyways. So, you know, like if I didn't check it, if I had gotten into that one and then continued not to check it because I thought I was further along, I would have just passed it. So this ended up working out nicely. Talk to the NPC. Let's see. Hey, isn't this Colin's box? Why is this box here? It was you after all. Yai Sakura. How did you know my name? Because I knew your name. I am you, Yai Sakura. The purple light, you were the one spawning these monsters. These monsters bow to your whim and will. You're the one who wants to destroy this village. No, my duty. It's Miko's duty to protect the village. I must become a good Miko. Protect this village and save everyone. That's really cute, Yai Sakura. Is this what you truly wish for? You want to protect the village that sacrifices little children. I gave my word. Gave your word to your sister. Remember this. They murdered your sister, Yai Ren. No, that's not what happened. Yeah, I mean, the last memory made it look like she had to kill her little sister herself or something, which is, I guess, you know, a different version of what happened. I don't know what they're implying with this yet. We'll see. You haven't noticed HOF can trigger time fracture without needing to dodge an attack. Just use evade. I did notice that. Yai Sakura, no way. Stop listening to it. Can't move at all. Kiana, the dimension is being invaded by residual Honkai. It has paralyzed your movements. Bronya is fixing the error. Try to be careful right now. That's not what happened. The people who killed Rin, they're the ones who killed Rin. Yai Sakura, they blamed you for murdering her so they can feel better about themselves. No, stop it. You disagree? Well, just look at this. This is the monster outside the village this morning. Well, do you have what it takes to protect this village? I'll die trying. Die trying, then what? The monster will go over your dead body and raise the village. Maybe that's what you really want. What are you trying to say? I have something you want. Power, immense power. You'll be strong enough to protect anyone. Protect anyone. If I have such powers, none of these monsters will survive my onslaught. The power is yours, Sakura. Unleash your fury. Must protect. I must kill these monsters. I will kill everything that stops me. I will kill them all. She's getting a little intense. I think the demon is you know, winning on some level. Although, you know, pretty much Hershira Flame Scion's eating everything, so it kind of doesn't matter. God, that was a cool animation. Okay. God, she's getting a little low on health though. Let's see. Memory space fixed. Movement privileges granted. Yeah, Sakura, stop. Don't listen to the demon in the box. Do not stop me, Kiana. I will kill these monsters. Do not accept that power. If I had these powers earlier, this would never have happened. I must take this power and stop everything. Step aside, you know nothing. The instability has returned. Okay. The waves are gone and you've landed in a new location. So it kind of seems like it's already pressing close to the end of the last one. Yeah, it is nice to just be able to go straight into like the other little, like the time fracture thing or whatever, because all you got to do is just dodge and you just, everything's slow. Her like flame cloak thing is really cool as well. Well, that was a cool animation. Totally unnecessary. She just like leaned on her sword and snaps her fingers and everything explodes. At Save It Astoria, do you think Aether and Lumine are some kind of royalty or nobles? Possibly, but that's assuming that the Gnostic chorus actually is talking about them, which I still suspect it's not. I will not let anyone take Rin away from me. Why Rin? I mean, it already happened. Wake up, Yai Sakura. I severed the ropes that bound Rin. We were meant to escape together, but they've hamstrung her hands and feet. Yeah, it's the same. She knelt here, right here, and they raised her head and said, kill me. I couldn't save her, and I couldn't What could I do? Can't believe the pain she went. Yeah, so this is, yeah, she's going through it again. It's not too late. Okay, so it seems like it's playing through the exact same way it did last time, but like some of the earlier portions were different. Callan is immune to all elemental damage. So am I fighting Callan this time though? Kind of seems like it. Yes, I am. Okay. I have so little health right now. It probably doesn't really matter. Oh, I mean, it just said she's immune to all types of elemental damage, and here I am hitting her with elemental damage. I guess I can't use that. Oh, okay. That's right. Her elemental burst thing is really crazy. Good thing I have this character who doesn't appear to do elemental damage entirely, although this seems to be elemental damage, so that's not super useful. All right, let's go to Rita then. I think she does non-elemental damage, even though it looks like water damage. I don't know. I can't tell. I think everybody's doing elemental damage. Maybe her Sure Flame Sign does non-elemental damage when she's not in her burst, maybe? Can't really tell. This is doing physical damage, so I am getting through her little by little. Let's see if it'll do... Okay, well, something just ate her up really bad. But it is doing... Okay. Well, I ended up getting through it anyway, so there's that. Kaslana is dead. No one can stop me now. Yeah, this... Yikes. So this memory got a little dark. Wow. The worst ending that could happen happened, but the path's not taken. Let us rewind time. Okay. So that one went poorly. That one was worse than the last memory. So like the last memory, it seemed like they killed Sakura, and this one they killed Callan instead. Complicated. Even Genshin doesn't show blood. Yeah, so far there's been no sign of that yet, but we'll see. Okay, well that was definitely complicated. There's more tasks over at Captain. Let's accept a few adventure tasks and activate 1 round of adventure tasks per cycle. 1 out of 3 randomly generated adventure tasks. Feel free to refresh them. If you don't like the options, you have 15 free refreshes. Use them well. They have different strategies, difficulties, rewards, and stamina requirements. Plan ahead, play wisely. I don't know. I guess I'll go with this one. I feel like I need maybe some of those materials or something. I don't know. It looks like you get some of the little things for these. And I do need more of these. Okay. I don't even know if I really truly understand how all of this works. What are these? Some kind of material for re-rolling wafer affixes. I don't even know what a wafer affix is. All right, so I'll go with this. Like, it keeps giving me more. I don't know if I'm messing this up or not. It just keeps giving me more of them. Okay, that's all it would give me. All right, so I selected those. Although I don't... Okay, there's more stuff back here. Although, okay, yeah, you have to have a higher adventurer level. Shrine exchange. I got a lot of money, so you can just buy stuff from here. Interesting. Asteroid shop. It would seem like I have a good amount of some of these currencies. Hey, you can buy officials. And you can buy some of these for this new character whose stuff I need to start doing as well. She's got her whole own, I guess, quest thing that I need to complete in order to get her. Interesting. I'm not going to keep doing this one for now, just because I do know that I need to do this for Carol. Unless he's level 40, he can't go to that. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm 38 or 30. I'm 39. So I'm getting really close. Let's... Is there a claim all button? Yeah, probably this. Nope, there's not. Okay, never mind. What is this? Okay. Claim some more of this stuff since I've been in the game for a while. I'm getting some of these like daily rewards that I hadn't claimed yet. Claim this. All right, just get rid of the red dots. Red dots are the worst. All right, so I do need to do this. So maybe I'll start with this here just to see about getting this new character. Oh, You actually trial the character. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm here for that. Let's try it. I don't know anything about this character, and I assume it's going to be weaker than the character I've been using. Why does it seem like things are going poorly already? Huh. Seems like bad stuff. Okay. None of them looked particularly happy about what was going on. No reply. The light of life slowly faded from the boy's eyes. His face was riddled with vein-shaped patterns, glowing an ominous crimson. Still breathing, not too bad. Please don't die, please. Great panic. Everybody has just horrible things happening to them in this game all the time. Okay. She'll be fine. The wounds are not fatal, but gotta take them somewhere safe. It's all on me now, but how can I carry them both at the same time? I'm not mom. Anyway, gotta leave this place first. Big guy seems to have been taken care of. Better go back the way we came. This game is suffering. It kind of seems that way, doesn't it? Just like boiling molten iron, numerous black bubbles surged up from the ground and spread out, transforming into shadows. What do I do now? Carol. May. God, she looks... Why does she seem to... Is that the same model that they have for May and Honkai Star Rail? Looks a lot like her. Not every problem can be solved by passion and brute force. You need patience and calmness. I know you hate being lectured, so it's alright if you ignore what I'm saying. This looks like somebody I've seen in Star Rail trailers or something. Or maybe I'm thinking of Himiko, because she's in it. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different character. I don't know. I'm lost. Carol patted her cheeks and warmth seemed to... Okay, calm down, Carol. Stop with the autoplay. It's driving me crazy. It's alright. I'm the Star of Hope. In Squad 3, the mission hasn't failed yet. I'm gonna finish it. Just leave it to me, Squad Leader. Alright. Imagine the look on Overseer and Mom's faces. Oh, she's got, punchy time. She's giving me Vi vibes. Okay. Her attacks are kind of cool. Many punches. Oh, you can just hold this and punch the car. Oh my god. What? Was that 100,000 or was that just multiple smaller numbers next to each other? I can't really tell. Okay. Yeah, her attacks are pretty cool. Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and move away from that. Yeah, it seems like you can... I don't know if I'm even doing some of this right or not. All right, get over here. Haha. Okay. Yeah, you need to stop with the blocking. I don't like with you blocking. You need to knock that shit off. All right, there we go. Nope, maybe not. Okay. Oh, you can do it in the air. Oh, it looked like 200,000. Like they rigged this character up to do a lot of damage right away, don't they? And then you're just fighting some giant mech thing afterwards. All right. When did this character come out, by the way? Like, when did this story... Did this just come out, like, today or something? Oh. All right. Fists and wrists grew sore from excessive swinging. Lifting them became hard labor. It hurts. Can't fall, not yet. I'm gonna die. This thing has a shitload of health. This thing has very much health. Yikes. I'm not doing anything to it, seemingly. I don't know. Bless you. Oh, God. Yeah, this seems to be going kind of poorly. It's like, I feel like it's meant to be going poorly. It's like one of these things where it puts you in the fight, but there's no way you can win it. My knees are shaking uncontrollably. Yeah, like this is getting more and more ominous by the second. Oh, I don't think I can dodge that. Nope. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Well, this starts a little on the dark side. I'm not going to go any really further into that because I really do need to get heading off for the evening, but I wanted to go ahead and start that just to see what it was like, and maybe I'll kind of press through that on my own later this week. That way I can actually just use some of these characters later. They introduced Carol since 2017 when APHO comes. Okay, interesting. This version of her is new. Interesting. Okay, so she showed up in game 1 year ago. She came out today. However, if you count her in AFO about a year ago. Okay. TH, don't forget the things. I won't forget the things. Don't worry. That said, actually, since I am going to wrap up the stream pretty much here, guys, I have Free Play Friday is tomorrow. It's going to be early tomorrow because I am not going to be home late in the evening tomorrow. My wife and I are going to see, to any of you who may or may not be fans of Sword Art Online, the new movie comes out in the US tomorrow. So my wife and I are going to see that tomorrow night because we're, SAO trash and have been for years. So yeah, we're going to see that in the theater tomorrow. So definitely doing that. But so the stream will be earlier in the day. I'm not sure exactly what time it will be yet, so stand by on that. But right after I close up the stream here, I'm going to put up a community board post for what game you want me to stream for free play tomorrow. So with that said, if you guys have any suggestions, I've already got 2 games that I'm going to put on it. I'm going to be putting Horizon Zero Dawn and Halo Infinite multiplayer on there because I've always loved Halo. I'm not great at it or anything, so you'd probably be watching me just get my ass handed to me for most of it. But you know what, because I honestly, I haven't played Halo in years, so I'm super rusty. I downloaded it again, or for the first time, a Halo game for the first time in years, by downloading Infinite recently, and I'm bad. I'm just bad. So you will watch me be really bad if that ends up being voted for. But I'm gonna put that in Horizon Zero Dawn on it. Horizon Zero Dawn is a game with just an amazing, wonderful story that I would like to share it with everybody, and it's so good. It's so good. So if that's something that interests everybody, you can vote for that. But if there's any other games, I'll be probably streaming for 2 to 3 hours tomorrow for free play. So if you guys have any recommendations, let me know in the stream chat right now, and I will add that to the poll. I'll also probably shoot over to Discord right after the stream goes down to see if there's any suggestions over there as well, because I can only have 5 and I've got 2 off the top of my head right now. So we'll kind of go from there. Binding of Isaac. No, I won't play that one. I have a friend who plays that a lot. Oh god, it's never been a game that has interested me on any level. Yeah. Let's see, Getting Over It. I don't know if I know what that is. Zelda. So I would love to stream Breath of the Wild or something like that. I would love to do that. I do not have a capture card for console right now. I need to get one, and I'm gonna get one soon because I very much plan to stream Horizon Forbidden West, and I would like to do some streaming for Final Fantasy VII Remake at some point in time also, because I loved that game, and it had a DLC that came out not that long ago that I still haven't played. And I definitely need to be able to, and I would love to be able to, stream its sequel whenever it comes out, and actually kind of diversify my theory crafting a little bit, and maybe get into some other games with time. So that would be a good way for me to kind of dabble into that. But we'll see. Would be many clips if you played Getting Over It. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'll have to look into what that is. Kingdom Hearts. I can't, like, I don't want to say like I'm not interested in Kingdom Hearts, but I'm kind of low-key not interested in Kingdom Hearts. Like, I don't know. It's just not ever, I don't know. The mixture, like, I love Final Fantasy. I always have. But like something about the mixture with the Disney characters has just never done anything for me. And I don't really have anything against Disney characters. Like, I really don't, because like I've watched and loved many Disney movies over my life. And like, I don't know, just something about like the crossover, just, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I don't know that much about Kingdom Hearts. I don't know. Like, I've played a lot of Smash Brothers in my life. Like, I really have. And at some point, I'm definitely gonna do a Smash Bros stream, like play Smash Bros with people on stream kind of thing. Like, it's definitely gonna be a thing at some point. But when they announced Sora as the last Smash character, I was like, lame. Maybe it's just me. Like, I wasn't really into that. I was hoping for something better. I don't know. Whatever. Kingdom Hearts is off-putting to people because of the mix, but the story characters holds it all together. Yeah, I mean, that totally makes sense. Like, I don't really have anything against it. It just hasn't really drawn me to it yet. I don't know. I don't really have any like real reasons to dislike it or anything. It just, I don't know. I guess, yeah, like off-putting is the only way I can put it, like for it having the Disney characters in it, just because I don't understand it. And it's been a franchise that's been around for a long time. But yeah, anyways, guys, I need to get out of here for the night. If you want to put in some suggestions for Free Play Friday, I'm going to go over to my Teyvat Historia Discord right now and asking, general chat, see if anybody's got any suggestions on that. So if you have any, feel free to pitch them over there too. I'm going to head over there and take care of that. But thanks for being here tonight, guys. Remember, Thursday nights are going to be Honkai streaming. I imagine the more I get into these Honkai nights, the more I'll be able to discuss the lore of this game, and especially as I start getting into the manga aspects of it too. So maybe I'll be able to deeper dive the lore of this game and start being able to cross compare where I think some of it overlaps. So that's kind of my dream and kind of where I want to go with Honkai content with the future. But yeah, I'm gonna keep working on it, guys. Thanks for being here tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next stream. Have a good night, everybody. Eat the Paimon and also cake. That wasn't supposed to echo. But enjoy that. Have a good night, guys. Cake is good.